While we're working with ChatGPT, I want to engage with it and to help you to engage with it by asking and finding out from ChatGPT what it thinks about the best way to create irresistible promotional content. Now, as you can imagine, I started this lecture by asking ChatGPT for its suggestions for a catchy and SEO title for the lecture itself, because I had something altogether different. And the question that I asked was, I would like help with a lecture title for my course, which helps students with copywriting and creating promotional emails and content. Can you suggest some catchy and SEO-friendly titles for the lecture, which ChatGPT explains the optimal structure and key sections of a promotional announcement? So you can see I'm giving ChatGPT quite a lot of information about what I want it to come back to me with. And I've copied and pasted the whole of the ChatGPT response so you can see it in full. But it does give some great ideas for content. For instance, ChatGPT Guide to Effective Copywriting. I actually think there could be a whole course there. Copywriting strategies for impactful promotional content. Unleash ChatGPT's secrets. I think that's quite catchy as well. But again, you can look at what's on the screen, perhaps pause the video and see what you think of the solutions provided by the system. I went for ChatGPT's Guide to Creating Irresistible Promotional Content, as you can see here. But you can do this for any of your titles and indeed any of your lectures. So let's take a look now at the key points recommended by ChatGPT to help you with your promotional copywriting. And this can be applied to any form of long form or short form copywriting, an email or a promotional announcement. First of all, start with an attention-grabbing subject line. This is absolutely critical. This is why I spend so much time working on titles. You have to craft a compelling subject line that entices the recipient to open the email or to make them want to read further. It should be concise, engaging, and clearly convey the value or benefit, not the individual features, but actually the benefits of your course or what you're trying to sell. Then you need to have an engaging introduction. This is often called the hook. You start with an attention-grabbing introduction that immediately hooks the reader and communicates the main value proposition of your course. Highlight the problem that you're addressing and or the benefit the participants will gain. You do need to reiterate the problem. You need to remind people they have a problem, because once they start thinking about their problem, they will actively start thinking about how they can solve their problem. Provide a course overview. Now, sounds simple, but it's so easy to miss out. You have to provide a clear and concise overview of the course content and its relevance to your audience, so they know what they're going to get. Briefly mention key sections, modules, and topics to give readers a glimpse of what they can expect. People want to know what they're buying and need to understand why it's relevant to them. The unique selling proposition, the USP. Clearly explain the unique aspects and benefits, and I keep on coming back to this word benefits, of your course that sets it apart from others in the market. People want to know why it's going to help them. So it's the benefit. It's not the fact that it's got 6 chapters. It's the benefit it's going to give them. Emphasize what makes your course valuable, innovative, and tailored to meet the needs of your audience, of their needs themselves. Then you need key features and benefits. Highlight these and help your audience to understand the benefits they'll gain by taking your course. Focus on the practical skills, the knowledge, the insight they will acquire, and how those skills, knowledge and insights will positively have a real impact on their professional growth or business success. Testimonials and social proof are very important because they help people to understand and get reassurance that other people have actually taken the course and got the benefits. That's why reviews are so important. Include testimonials or social proof from previous participants who have benefited from your course. I've got over 10,000 reviews on my courses. It really helps them to sell. Authentic feedback and success stories provide credibility, and that's a critical word, and instill confidence in your audience. They feel confident they can buy your course. They can trust you to deliver the benefits that you have offered them. The call to action is so important. You have to tell people what you want them to do. Clearly state the next steps and encourage readers to take action, and take action now. Use a strong action-orientated CTA, call to action, that directs them to enroll, sign up or learn more. But also make the CTA stand out visually to draw attention to it. So put it in a big red button, or highlight it, or make it bold. Do something to make it stand out different. Put the text in a different colour. Instructor credentials are important because they highlight your expertise and your relevant experience as the course instructor. Again, this builds confidence that people know that you really understand what you're talking about. Establishing trust and credibility will reinforce why participants should choose your course instead of somebody else's. Time-limited offers or discounts create a sense of urgency by offering the promotion, but only for a limited amount of time, or with early bird pricing. So if they're the first few people to come in, they're going to get a special deal. You should encourage your readers to take advantage of these special offers, creating a sense of urgency to drive immediate action. This is also creating a trigger in their minds, which is called FOMO, the fear of missing out. And people will feel, well, I've got to take action now because this offer is only going to be around for another 24 hours, 48 hours. And if I don't do it, I will have to pay a higher price later on. I will miss out on the deal. Fear of missing out. Contact information and support. You need to help your readers understand that you will be there to help them and support them. So providing your email address or your website or somewhere where they can contact you or message you for inquiries or support is very important. This is why the messaging system works so well. Assure readers that you're available to address their questions or concerns. The closing statement ends your copy with a concise closing statement that reiterates the value of the course, the benefits of the course, and expresses enthusiasm for the opportunity to help the participants succeed. And you should also here have a second repeated call to actions, what I call CTA 2. So let's review that checklist, because there's definitely a structure to this, and anybody who's taken any of my copywriting courses will recognize this structure and many of the aspects of it. First of all, an attention-grabbing subject line. Then you need an engaging introduction with the hook. Then you need a course overview explaining the relevance of the content. You follow this by the unique selling proposition. Why should people take this course? Why is it unique and stands out? You need to explain the key features and benefits for your reader, for them. Provide testimonials or social proof which build credibility. Then bring in the first call to action. Tell them to enroll, tell them to buy the course, but give them a positive instruction to do something. Then underpin that with your instructor credentials, demonstrating your competence. Follow that up with a time-limited offer or a discount, creating urgency and, in their minds, the fear of missing out. Then provide contact information and support, which de-risks the whole process for them. They know that you're there to help if they buy the course. Finally, a closing statement with the second call to action. So this is a great summary, in my view, of the key copywriting points in any selling document, but it's essential for shorter form emails and promotional announcements. And this content was put together by asking ChatGPT some intelligent questions. But I've also, as you can see, I've picked up on what it's said to me, and I've been able to elaborate on it, explain it. So I'm not simply just repeating ChatGPT's advice. I'm using it as a format and a structure, a template, if you like, to deliver this information to you. So this is ChatGPT's guide to creating irresistible promotional content. But I hope you see it's also a great way for you to draft announcements, for you to create your own copy, for you to get inspiration using the AI system, but at the same time making sure that you underpin all that with your knowledge and experience.